Hey everyone, it's Steve from Experience Milwaukee. For more than 3 years, this podcast has been bringing you the behind-the-scenes stories of the things that make Milwaukee amazing. Over that time, we've grown to listeners in more than 40 states and 30 countries. So much of what Adam and I do with this show is made possible by our sponsors: Fuse Spirits, Indeed Brewing, Cost Stereophones, Bitter Cube, Transfer Pizzeria Cafe, and our education partner, Cardinal Stritch University. We're grateful for their support and for you, our loyal listeners. And now, let's get on with the show, starting with opening music from Milwaukee's very own and Whammy award-winning Black Belt Theater. Adam. Oh Lord.
Steven.
Hey.
Black Friday is upon us.
This is our new annual, it's not new, it's annual.
It's our new annual tradition.
Trying the Indeed Black Friday release beer before it comes out.
Yeah. We are honored. To be selected.
We're glad.
Part of the select few that get to try this.
We're lucky they're a partner of ours.
Delicious, delicious beer. So let's talk about what we've got today. So,
well, I think you need to, read the ingredients of what we have and the name of the beer.
As long as there's no crazy names in here, I'll do it.
All right.
Crazy yeasts.
This first one is, I don't want to say, it might look like a repeat from last year. But I have been told by the brewmaster, they made some adjustments, and I quote, "It is a better beer than it was last year." And he wasn't trying to rhyme either. He was just trying to be.
He was just being him.
But he's kind of a rapper, maybe on the side. I don't know. But he makes some damn good beer. And his name is Patrick, and he's been on the show, and he's awesome dude. The alcohol content's a little lower than last year, but I don't know what you're doing, but I'm gonna
looking up the description.
It is called Milwaukee Honey Barleywine, and it might be misleading in the name a little bit to some people who are as dumb as I am and might think barley wine. What the heck? I thought it was a beer.
Is that really what you're going with?
What?
Yeah, no, I agree.
All right. So what do you got there?
We have...
Yes.
Man, this is tough.
It's pretty complex. I think they use local honey.
Yes. Yes, they do. So, for whatever reason, they don't have a description of the
ingredients
of the Milwaukee Honey Barleywine.
It's secret. They've got to keep their masterpieces.
No, I keep going to the
what?
I keep going to the Mexican honey,
which is also delicious.
A delicious beer.
Well, let's try this, baby. I want to see what's... we loved it last year.
I remember absolutely...
To the tune of drinking the entire 750.
Without even thinking about it.
Yeah. And then I think, went online shopping.
Probably.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to try it while you scroll through the internet.
Yeah, give it a taste.
Ready? All right, here we go. Oh, it's horrible. Do not buy this beer.
Leave it for us.
I love it.
Would you mind if I tried it?
As soon as you're done surfing the internet.
Okay.
Do people still surf? Is that an outdated term, surfing the internet?
I'm going to say yes, but is this me?
I poured it for you already, buddy.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you much, Lee.
It's got a little sweetness to it, but also does not stay sweet, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't overwhelm you with sweetness. It just has this good...
You can smell the honey. If you just smell the glass,
taste,
you can smell the honey.
You get a good taste of the honey. in the front end of this thing, and then just a delicious beer comes shining through.
And you can 100% tell that you've got 10.5% alcohol in your mouth.
Really?
In a good way.
I can never sense that until
It's
like
just,
maybe like 20 minutes after.
It's almost like it's just a stronger taste.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to describe it, but it just tastes stronger, and you're like, yeah, I'm feeling some alcohol in there.
It's just like a
Long pause for the sip.
Yeah, it's a good I would say this is I don't, chug, slam, shotgun
No,
anymore.
not anymore. Now it's for the taste.
Yes. And this is definitely one you want to just carve out some time, sit down, relax, pop open this bottle with a friend or by yourself.
This is that successful Black Friday shopping.
Yeah.
Even if you're doing it online.
Yeah, you just...
This is that successful Black Friday shopping victory drink.
I think if you have this as your companion while you're shopping online on Black Friday...
That's going to be dangerous.
It's going to make you pretty efficient.
Specifically for
Steve.
Steve.
Super efficient.
Really efficient.
Yeah. I really enjoy this beer.
Hey, honey, do you need a pair of Wonder Woman flip-flops? Because they're on sale right now.
Ordered.
Well, I hope you like 3 different sizes, because I got all 3. It was buy 3, get 1 free.
You didn't text back soon enough. I got them all.
There are no returns, too, so start texting your friends.
Yeah, let's get these out the door.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
I like it a lot.
I'm going to have a little bit more. I'm such a fan. Oh, gorgeous pour. I didn't pour a lot.
Save some for Amanda.
Oh, yeah, we should probably announce that we are...
Declare.
We're
yes. In Adam's Cave. I can see the sign.
Declare
we're in Adam's Cave.
that we're in the backup to the backup home studio home studio for
Recording
podcasting.
I like this place. You have a book over there. I thought it said the basics of driving, and I got really worried.
Oh, no.
It says drawing.
I've driven with you before.
Yeah, I got really scared.
Yeah, that book, you'll notice how new that book looks. It's because I barely used it.
So you've got how do you pronounce that beer?
Yingling?
That I bought for you?
Yingling.
I mean, bought for you and then you paid me back,
yes.
of course.
Well, but you did get it for me because you were out of state. So
yeah,
Yingling isn't around. Most people who like beer know that Yingling is not in the Wisconsin area, but you can get it out of state. It's from
Kentucky.
Yep, it's from Pennsylvania. It's kind of a staple just about everywhere, but I have to imagine that Miller kind of boxed them out. Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I don't know. That may just be Yingling's doing too, but we've got some of their special seasonals, Black and Tan, and then the Hershey's Chocolate Porter, which I know this is indeed Black Friday, but real quick plug for Yingling. The Black and Tan is dynamite, and I was a little curious about the Hershey's Porter.
Did you try it yet?
I did. I had one of each already. The night you gave it to me, I tried both of them.
Yeah, of course.
The Hershey's one does not taste like you're eating like a Hershey's chocolate bar. It just has that chocolatey porter taste.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest with you, I really liked, because I thought, God, if they just blast you with chocolate, it's going to kind of be a gross beer. It's going to be too sugary and
they know what they're doing, Adam.
Strong. Clearly, because I'm loving it.
This is what they call bonus content. You tune in for one thing,
but you get some bonus content. Absolutely.
And if you're wondering, in case that beer wasn't chocolatey enough for Adam, he does have several chocolate bars at the bottom of his refrigerator.
Reese's peanut butter cups.
So don't worry about him.
And furthermore, if you're wondering if my 3-year-old son can get that refrigerator open to get those chocolate bars,
I don't think he can.
He cannot.
Yeah.
He cannot.
They're taunting him from
They are, and
he
always points at him. Daddy, I have one.
Never open that while he's looking at you, because he'll learn.
He'll
the secret.
figure it out.
Yeah.
I know. I rarely go into this. It's mostly just beer storage.
I really like what you've done down here. It's
homey.
It's homey.
You
got a climbing wall. You got some workout area. You got some couch and chairs and
plastic child's tool.
Yeah, Black & Decker
set here.
tool area, fix-it area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Looks like he gets a lot of work done there.
It's a nice little home office.
And some cleaning.
I know,
Cleaning
there's all
tools. There's
sorts
a
of
mop
stuff.
over there.
I guess what we're trying to say is I really need to clean out my basement. I really do.
Looks good.
Dude,
Looks
I have
good.
so much extra stuff. It's ridiculous.
All right. So,
much extra
thumbs stay up on the Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Honey.
Out of 5, what would you give this?
I would what out of 5?
Out of 5.
Oh,
A 5 being
the best.
one of the best beers you've ever had. 1 being, how dare you feed me this?
How dare you,
garbage.
Patrick? That's a good question. Where would you rate it?
I think I'm landing somewhere around like 3.5, 3.75 out of 5. And I think I would lean toward the 3.75 because of how good the honey smell is when I drink it. I love it.
I think I'm with you on that. And you get, this comes in a 25.4 ounce or 750
mil.
Yeah, bottle. And I think this is definitely one that I would drink. You could, it's a good bottle to share with a friend.
Yeah.
And then, and enjoy it and then say, okay, what's next?
Yeah, this is a cool one to bring to if you have a weekend party and you want to go grab one of these and you have a beer friend that wouldn't mind trying something new.
Yeah.
This is a perfect beer for that.
If you want to bring something unique and different.
Anything indeed, honestly.
Yeah, this is
Get your hands some of that LSD beer.
Oh yeah.
Lavender, sunflower, honey, and dates. I got that right. That is one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah, and it's kind of a scary one because you pour it into your glass and there's a lot of stuff floating in it. And at least I was a little worried, and then I just tried it, and it's so delicious. I'm like,
so good.
You don't taste the stuff. It's all flavor.
Just part of the,
yeah, it's part of the flavor.
Unique flavor.
Well, you know where you get this beer, right?
At Indeed Brewing in Milwaukee. You want to throw the address?
2nd Street?
Yeah.
And I think you can order it online, pre-order. Like this next one we're going to try, I've heard that it's almost sold out on pre-order.
I imagine. Yeah. I think this was the same story as last year. Indeed sold out before Black Friday.
And then you just go pick it up. I think there's some where are you on the website right now? I think there's some good fun to be had on Black Friday in the tap room.
I am at our next beer's description.
Oh, so
I don't have it open.
Let's open that baby up.
And while you open that baby up, allow me to regale you of the story of Indeed Brewing's wood barrel aged Sarah Jane's Maple Sticks beer.
I'm super excited on this one.
I am too. It is a mouthful, but if you're wondering, it's a dessert stout, 10% ABV. It's alcohol by volume, and 50 international bitterness units, IBUs. So
I don't know what that means, but
the bitterness units are honestly, I only know the IBUs because my affinity for hating IPAs. IPAs tend to have really high bitterness units, tend to be like over 100. So 50 and lower, I would say that's pretty low bitterness.
Ooh, it's Adam.
Oh, it's darker than my soul. Look at this gorgeous beast.
It's got some smell.
Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so let's regale you with the story of this beer.
Let's hear it.
A Northeast Minneapolis staple for the Sweet Tooth set, now with 100% more beer. What? We collaborated, a Northeast Minneapolis neighbor, Sarah Jane's Bakery, to capture the essence of their classic maple stick in pastry stout form.
Now I want a maple stick.
I know. I'm kind of like, what's a maple stick and why haven't I had one yet? So it is a... Oh, wow.
There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot to deal with here. But I'll throw in the special ingredients: cinnamon, maple, vanilla, and almond.
And you can smell all of it.
My God, you can.
And I'll say what they did with this one that I learned from the team there is they got their hands on a Four Roses empty bourbon barrel, and they dropped this beer in there. And guess what? Now it's in a bottle.
And we have that bottle.
We have that bottle.
Well, one of those
today.
bottles.
We have one of those bottles here. All right, I'm gonna try it.
Okay, while you're trying it, I was snapping a picture to show everybody. We'll put that on Instagram, but you should see this dark.
I know
this beer is like onyx. It is
I think
so dark.
When you look at it, you're worried it's going to be really heavy because it's so dark, and it's not a heavy beer.
It tastes so good. Oh my god!
So I know this.
It is a stark.
It tastes
contrast.
like syrup.
It's a stark contrast from
You
the
can definitely
beer.
get the syrup in there, and it's like this. It's like, and not in a bad way of like you're just drinking maple syrup.
No, but it's got that not consistency, but it's got that flavor in your mouth. The aftertaste is like a syrupy,
a smooth sip of breakfast.
This is wild.
It's super good. Again, I couldn't drink 10 of these.
No, God, no. This is, I mean,
sweet.
They named this correctly in making it a dessert beer because of how sweet
Or breakfast beer.
it is. Pour that baby on some waffles.
Yeah. I could eat waffles with this beer for sure. Or
Honestly.
donuts or
Donuts. You're right.
or like
There's a very
bacon and eggs.
breakfasty vibe to
Yeah,
it.
this is
If you're like us Wisconsinites and like
this is
to
a morning beer.
drink in
for
the
me.
morning. Okay.
It's got
The only thing I don't taste is cinnamon.
I gotta say,
Maple, the vanilla, and the almond, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. It's almost I don't mean this in a bad way. It doesn't taste
But
like
I almost
it doesn't
hate
taste like
it.
it doesn't taste like a beer.
No, it really doesn't. It's funny because I thought the barley wine would be the sweeter of the two. Now, I'm obviously, now that I have them, I'm like, oh, duh, it's maple syrup. It's
Yeah.
very sweet. But I thought the barley wine with the honey would be a sweeter, end up being a sweeter beer.
I'm gonna do something bonkers.
Are you going to try them both
I'm
at
gonna
the
mix
same
them
time?
up.
What? You crazy.
This is the black and tan version.
Oh, my God. All right. You
Of
heard it here first,
Black
folks.
Friday.
We are mixing the
Indeed.
Milwaukee Honey Barleywine with our delicious dessert stout, wood barrel aged Sarah Jane's Maple Sticks beer. What is
I dig it.
Is it weird?
No.
I'm gonna try it.
The Milwaukee Honey Barley Wine adds a bit more of the carbonation to it.
Crap.
And
I didn't mix it well.
No, you're going crazy here. It balances really nicely.
It does actually balance really nicely. This is weird. Here we are talking about the black and tan Yingling,
And we
didn't
our
even
own
we
with
didn't
our
even need to.
Indeeds. Our Indeeds.
So, for all of you with the affinity of drinking out there, have you ever played a game called Will It Bourbon, which is where you find a beer you like and then add bourbon to it and see if it tastes better?
You know who's been doing a lot of that?
Please go on in great detail.
Few spirits. They've
Really?
been doing a lot of few in a beer. Especially
Have
with
a
their
few in a beer.
especially with their coffee.
Few and a beer or few in a beer?
Well,
It's kind of both,
I think,
isn't it?
I think few in a beer, though. No, literally,
Yeah, in a beer.
inside the beer.
Love it.
Yeah, I think that's a new. Well, for me, it's a new thing I'm seeing a lot of recently. But so, what would you rate this 1 to 5?
Oh, this one's tough because it's a specific occasion beer.
Mm-hmm.
This one is
Yeah, I don't know if I would call these tailgate beers.
no.
these are-
Tailgate beers are light light, and easy to drink. And
these are definitely coming out over the Thanksgiving holiday is a perfect time because these are the two beers you'd want to bring out at the end of the meal.
Yeah.
Say, hey, let's sip on some delicious.
Try this. This is a good shareable
side.
too because you can't drink a whole 750 by yourself.
You can if you want to.
Well, you can, but it's pretty sweet.
You're gonna get beat up on that.
Yep.
And I don't even see the ABV on this.
It's 10% ABV,
and that one's 10.
So it's still
10.
pretty
4,
high.
So the honey is
10 and a half.
10 and a half. So yeah, they'll get you. But,
yeah, they will. I would give this one. I would say this one's probably a 3 because I feel like it's more of a specific beer. It's kind of like if you missed it, you're not gonna want this.
I was gonna go 3.5
later. Okay, nice.
Because it's really good. Like it's done well. Both of these are done really well.
Agreed. Completely agree. And I'm a harsh grader because 5 would be the best beer I've ever had.
Yeah, that's agreed. And you always want to.
And that's tough. And I would give 5 to Spaten Optimator and
what are your 5s out there?
Samuel Smith's Oatmeal Stout are probably my 2. Samuel Smith's Russian Imperial Stout. Those are probably the 2 beers that I had that I instantly fell in love with. Everything else, I mean, like the LSD beer from Indeed is probably a 4.75. That is a near perfect beer. I absolutely love that one.
I don't know what my 5 would be.
And Shenanigans is like
it's good too.
Like a 4.5 because it's that one's your tailgating beer. Yeah. I could drink that all effing day.
See, I probably would do my 5 would be, I've got 3 5s, right? Currently.
Hit me with them.
Currently. I do love me a River West Stein.
Oh, God.
From Lakefront. That's a 5 for me.
Yep, that's a dynamite beer.
I do love Happy Place from Third Space.
That's a great beer. Man, that is a staple beer too.
But I don't think I was ever really aware that this happened until I met you and talked with you about this. But you turned me on to this idea that there are winter beers and summer beers. And so I know this is mostly for summer, but I always make sure I have the Flavor Wave from Indeed.
I know. I was gonna say,
I love.
We even have
that's
the T-shirts.
My 5.5 or 6. That is such a delicious, refreshing, awesome, easy drink beer. It's so good.
That's the one I have always available for friends.
And I know they're sponsors. So full disclosure, yes, they're sponsors.
And we are talking about them.
We're talking
today
about their
too,
beers, yeah. But
we just have a love for beer in general, and we know Indeed does too.
They do.
I feel like they would be right in here with us in the conversation. Yes, of course they love their own beer. They should love their own beer. They're the ones making it, but they appreciate beer in general.
They do. And these 2 that we tried tonight, the Sarah Jane's Maple Sticks and the Milwaukee Honey, are definitely. You could have them anytime for sure, but definitely you have a meal and then you're going to sit back and just kind of have some easy conversation with a friend or friends or family.
Football.
Yeah. Pop these out after dinner and they're perfect.
And they're kind of they're a treat. I think that's kind of what we're saying here is that they're a treat. They're a dessert beer. They're a Milwaukee Honey. They're like, hey guys, this is a Black Friday beer. Come check it out. Try it out. Let me know what you think.
Yeah,
enjoy it.
It's a little twist they do,
Yeah, I love
the
it.
holidays.
I love it, and it's exclusive, so it's kind of cool. You can jam that in your elitist beer friends' faces.
Order them online or go in and get them on Friday.
Absolutely.
In the beautiful tap room they have.
I do love their tap room. Okay.
What?
While we're here.
Okay.
Top 3 tap rooms in Milwaukee. And we'll judge it based on outdoor space in the summer, indoor space in the winter.
See, that's a good one. That's a good one. Because I don't think I've been to as many as you have.
A lot of the smaller breweries that I've been to do not have outdoor spaces.
And Third Space has like a great outdoor space.
Mm-hmm.
But
their
it's
indoor space,
so kind of
they're indoor,
shabby-ish.
Yeah, well,
indoor.
And it's tough too because
tiny.
A lot of breweries don't have food. So like Eagle Park sets themselves apart because they have a killer outdoor space. They have a parking lot, and their indoor space is really nice as well. But what sets them apart is they have dynamite food.
Yeah.
Dynamite food. So Eagle Park is a big one. So that one I would say is number 2. Number 1 is
for you. This is for you.
For number 2 is for me is Eagle Park. Number 1 is Lakefront. I can't
because of the food.
Yep, you cannot beat Lakefront.
They kill it on food.
Number 3,
it's more like a restaurant than a tap room.
Eagle Park?
No, Lakefront.
Oh, Lakefront. Yeah, I know what their whole. They have a killer outdoor space on the river.
Yeah.
Though.
I mean, if you're gonna.
Yeah, you're right. Their tap room is small, but their dining area is huge.
But if you're gonna say to someone like, "Hey, you want to get good beer and good food and have a cool experience," you can't go wrong sending them to Lakefront.
No, you cannot. You can go Lakefront, and if Lakefront's too busy, Milwaukee Brewing is not far away either.
Yeah.
And Milwaukee Brewing has that brand new giant facility that's wide open.
Oh yeah, over by the Fiserv?
In the Deer District. Yeah,
I forgot about them. Yeah, they have
which is really cool.
a great spot.
And the one that I have not, I've been to Good City before, but I have not been to the Good City in the Deer District.
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily know how great that is.
It seems cool.
I always end up going to Mecca, and I love that outdoor area by Mecca where they have that giant screen TV.
I think
so cool.
So I see your point on these, and I think here's why I would rate differently.
Okay.
Because scale.
Yeah, you're right.
And so
Lakefront's just got it on everybody else because they've been around so long.
What I enjoy is quaintness.
Yeah.
And so
you like more of an underground.
Yeah.
Okay, I can give you a couple underground places too.
All right, but I'll tell you mine. I'll tell you mine first.
You go.
I love Indeed's tap room because it's so chill.
I was gonna bring them up too.
Such a chill vibe.
Yep.
And fun.
It is, and easy to get beer there. Yeah. And it is kind of, you know what? It's got almost like a camp bar. If you've been to camp bar before,
yeah,
it's got kind of that vibe. It's warm. They have
very wood.
Really nice woodsy. I don't know what kind of wood. My dad would skewer me right now because I don't know what kind of wood it is.
It's
really nice oak.
Made from trees.
Yeah, really nice oak up the walls. But it's just like really
illustrations
cool
of like from the artist who does their beer illustrations on the wall.
The artist they have is he was on. When they were on the episode. They talked about that. Incredible.
So I like that place. Here's another place I really like, and it's kind of a combo now.
Okay.
And it's not a tap room. It's more of a tasting room.
Disqualified.
That now is a tap room combo because New Barons and Twisted Path are together.
They are.
I'm not saying they are partners,
but they have
in any way, but they're right next to each other, and you can go back and forth. And I love that space a lot because you can get a cocktail or some beer or whatever and chill out and just not worry about things and hang out and
it's an up and coming space.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they're building all those they're building that big apartment building across the street with shops across the street, or with shops on the main level rather.
This is so good.
I know, but okay. So underground, I would say, and this is not. I shouldn't say underground, but more. If you are not a regular to Milwaukee, a cool place to go would be Urban Harvest.
On 5th Street?
Yeah. Urban Harvest is such a cool spot.
It is a cool spot.
You can't get a bad beer there. It's awesome. But there's no food. They have free popcorn for you to eat while you're there. But I don't think, unless they recently started a kitchen, it's a small space.
Yeah.
And I remember being absolutely floored. I ordered maybe I did a flight of 4 or 5 beers. And every single one of them, I was like, how are they making such good beer here? It's amazing. every single one of them was
I enjoyed their
amazing.
beer. I was on a tour and we stopped there.
Yep, there you go.
I'm going to throw one more out because
Okay, do it.
especially in the summer,
Ooh,
because you mentioned indoor outdoor.
I did.
Mob Crafts.
Yep, I was
Their
going to say that
tasting
too.
room is-
Tia and I did an episode there, and I was like, I forgot what a cool spot Mobcraft has.
They have a great corner
Indoor
on
and
Fifth
outdoor.
Street.
Yeah, indoor and outdoor. Their outdoor area is perfect because they have a little one-way street in front of them, so you're separated from traffic
Yeah.
by about 150 feet or so. So you get like this small towny vibe from Mobcraft in the big city.
Yes.
And you're right by the bridge. You're right by this big roundabout.
Yep.
You're
You can get
you're
anywhere from
right
there super fast.
Yeah, you're right in the city, in the thick of it. But on top of that, you're getting crazy effing beer. Like if you want to get some of the craziest beer Milwaukee has to offer, Mobcraft is your place.
If you want to go try, quote, weird stuff
Uh-huh.
and some just normal
Yep.
traditional
I
beers.
mean, they have a beer called Batshit Crazy,
I like it.
and it's my favorite one they have there.
So I'm going to throw one more out there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try and find it quickly, but I'm going to throw two more out there. Here's what I'm going to do. One that I have not tried, and maybe you have,
Okay.
and I know they have like really delicious food at Southridge at least.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
is Explorium.
Explorium. Yeah, but I've been there.
I haven't been into where are they in
They're in Southridge.
in Ward 4 now too?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
Are they really?
Or 3rd Ward? They're downtown now too.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Good for them. They have a killer outdoor space.
Yeah,
I mean, it faces a parking lot,
but
it's
they have heaters
really
all
cool.
winter,
Yep.
people.
Yep.
And I also I got the name wrong when I posted about this because it's not Central Standard like the Spirits Company. It's a different name for the place. But the Central Standard new restaurant / tasting room / bar /
right.
on Broadway, that place, it's like Manhattan's meet a coffee shop. It is
Weird.
awesome.
Really?
I mean, there's a whole dining.
We posted about it, right?
Yeah, there's a whole
Yeah.
dining area. Then there's this long, beautiful bar, and then in the front, it's really coffee shop-ish. Like,
Oh, okay.
like comfy chairs and tables and coffee tables and couches, and you can just chill and have a drink with your friends or whatever, or a work meeting,
Yeah.
and chill out there. I love that place.
That's really cool.
It's awesome.
Good to know.
Hey, bonus content.
Bonus content.
Hey, guess what? This is all free too, people. So
Yeah. All you have to do is find us on
just keep listening,
Spotify or Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. You've found us.
if you're listening right now,
If you're listening right now.
all right. Well, this is good stuff. We should hang up and just get wasted.
Yeah, let's finish these beers. Thank you all so much for listening
Yeah,
to
this
the
was fun.
Experience
Yeah, this
Milwaukee
is cool.
podcast.
Hey,
In the backup studio.
in the backup studio.
Backup
and thanks
studio.
to Indeed for getting us these brews early so that we could
Yes.
test them out and get
Snugs
that
and
out
hugs.
to you guys.
Snugs and hugs to our friends at Indeed for letting us try this
Jeff,
a day
Patrick.
early. Jeff and Patrick, the bum,
And it's all facilitated by Tom, the owner. So
who is the coolest.
Chief Beer Officer. That's his new title.
Yep,
from
CBO.
us, Yeah.
SIBO. If you want to make it an acronym, we'll call him the SIBO.
All right, let's. Oh shit, it's pretty hot. Let's jump off and do some other stuff.
Yeah, let's finish these beers.
All right, beers. All right, Adam.
And now,
Oh jeez.
Milwaukee's own Black Belt Theater.
Yeah, sorry about that, everyone.